Hello, guys. This is a testing one. I'm trying to test something right now. Um, got it. Okay. All right. You know what? We're just going to go. Okay. So I wanted to share a little bit about how I became a travel affiliate. It's a crazy opportunity, super fun, super amazing. And I know a lot of us moms are interested in this because, making a little bit of extra from home is always a good thing. And that's when I figured out if I can make some money, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put on my light right here in just a second. I hope you guys can see. I'm afraid I'm going to break my computer. No, let's just leave it here. All right, guys. Um, so I'm going to share about the flexibility of working from home as a travel agent. I've been wanting to talk this for a while. This is obviously what my second live here on my YouTube channel, guys. So bear with me. We are getting better and better. Apparently the lighting is not as good here today, but I already ordered a nice lamp and stuff, so it's going to look good. So I want to share a little bit about the opportunity of working from home, being flexible, being your own boss, still being a mom, okay? Still being that super mom your kids need and be able to do that and help, your family with everything that needs to be done. As a stay-at-home mom and a travel agent, I found that the flexibility of working from home has been a game changer for me. It really has. I was able to pursue my passion for traveling while still being there for my family. And honestly, both of the being part of both of those aspects in my life has been honestly incredibly rewarding. And I'm a great example for my kids as well. My oldest daughter, who's 5, she's like, I'm going to be a travel agent when I grow up. I'm like, okay, all right. She really likes this whole idea of talking and sharing. She's also like me. She's really talkative and sharing everything. For example, I can schedule different client consultations during my children's naps when they're going to bed in the evenings. Thankfully, my husband will come home a little bit earlier and hang out with them for an hour before bed so I can have my own little time. It allows me to give my full attention to my family as well as my work without feeling overwhelmed. And I know a lot of people are a little bit scared to start something like this, not even the travel agency aspect, but just overall another side hustle because I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's gonna look. She's so good at this stuff. She's been doing this for so long. No, and people actually told me that, and I'm like, guys, this is my like today. This is my second live on YouTube, and I haven't been doing this as much as people might think. For me, one of the greatest benefits of being a travel agent, working from home, is the ability to work from anywhere I can find Wi Fi or cell service. I'm not kidding. Whether I'm at home or visiting family or even on vacation myself, I can still manage to my business and assist clients with their travel plans, as well as also being part of my family. An example I like to bring up is last year we were in the Dominican. I was debating, should I grab my computer with me or not? And I'm glad I did, guys, because while I was on vacation, I was able to help 2 other families book a vacation. And it wasn't just a vacation that I booked for them. They could have done it themselves, right? But the reason why I did is because I was able to find them a better price. And everybody always wants to save some money on travel, right? I know I do. I know I'd like to save that money so I can use it for my next travels, if not for something else, right? With this business, we honestly rely on various online platforms and tools to streamline the work as a travel agent. We do video calls, we do Zoom calls, we have specific tools that we could utilize and tools that I've learned while being in this company because honestly, everything we get from here or everything that I use is thanks to this company that opened my eyes. Like I was never one of those who sit there and search for the right apps or anything. But here with this opportunity, I found out that there are certain apps you can literally use and end up saving, first of all, so much time, so much money. And if it wasn't for this, I probably wouldn't have known about it at all. You know what I mean? So working with different technologies and all the different things that they provide for us helped me become and provide excellent service for my clients from not even leaving my house or my home office. Like literally from here, I can help people with everything that they need. Because with this business, we have access to so many different platforms that in the end, you realize like you literally don't have to leave your office at all for this. But thankfully with this business, they do provide, like I said, they provided the different platforms where even if I have a client asking me, hey, instead of this destination, let's just change it to this. It doesn't mean that I'm going to sit there and be like, oh, let me call somebody and ask or something. No, it's basically going on to a different platform or going on using a different provider or going on different partner and then just searching the same thing really quickly. And it doesn't take that long because our partners do not expect us to find flights separately, hotels separately. We have partners who actually have it all combined. And so if your client has a budget of, let's say, $2,000 per person, we already have like certain options that are in that budget range. So you don't have to sit there and count the numbers. It's all there for you. That's the beauty of this work, guys. You don't have to do extra. It's all there for you. That's how amazing the company is. Work-life and balance. I've learned that I need to set my boundaries because setting boundaries has been crucial for maintaining a healthy work-life balance. I have my specific hours for work, and yes, it changes sometimes, depends on the day, but I also know that I have my majority of my day, the majority of that for the quality time with my family, because I know my girls need me and I know my husband needs me as well. And I know that I have my own responsibilities. We need to make some food. We need to go shopping. We need to take the kids out to the park. I don't know. There's just so many responsibilities. And I'm glad that I'm still there for my kids. I've helped multiple families. Here's an example. I've recently helped somebody go to Disneyland. I bought a whole package for them. I got them everything they needed. Yes, they probably could have booked it on their own, but booking with me, I was able to give them extra credit. I was able to also look into certain, for example, restaurants. Disney is so packed with people, but sometimes you can't even get into a certain restaurant and eat. So if you really want to, let's say it's a birthday trip and you want to go, for example, let's say your husband's birthday and you guys want to go to that Pirates of the Caribbean ride and then after end up in that restaurant that's inside. You know, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. There's this restaurant and then you go on that ride, the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, whatever. It's in a boat on water, but you go around a restaurant. It's super dark. It feels like you're literally in that movie. It's honestly really cool, beautiful. You go there and let's say you want to do a birthday dinner, and that requires a reservation because those are booked out months and months in advance. Trust me, because I tried and we didn't make it. But anyways, I was able to help them book this Disney trip. I was just glad that I was part of that experience and journey for them because there was lots of things that they found out thanks to me. You can just go and book your own trip, get your own tickets, but there was so much more to Disneyland than they thought because when I told them, hey guys, if you want, you can add this. And they're like, wait, what? I didn't even know we were able to do that. Or wait, I didn't know that was even possible. What was that? I don't even know what you're talking about, but that sounds cool. So there's lots of different opportunities. A travel agent who is certified like me to be a Disney specialist who can also share so much more than anybody could have imagined or known, right? So I'm just glad that I'm able to do that as my job. And you know, Disneyland, it's one of those places that everybody wants to go, magical place. Why not make this place and that trip extra special for them by being a good specialized Disney travel agent who can literally help with whatever they need. So I'm just glad that I'm able to do that, able to create an unforgettable experience for them while still managing my own family responsibilities. Okay, I'm not sitting there on my phone for who knows how long trying to figure this out because I already know how it works. And I have my own website portal that I use to do all that for them. And guys, like I said, my major thing is I'm still with my family. I'm still with them. I'm part of their lives, which is probably the most important thing for any mom out there. So my advice for anybody who considers this career in the travel industry is to embrace it. Embrace the flexibility that comes with it. It comes with working from home, guys. You don't realize how much more time you have. You guys can travel yourselves. You get some extra, find a good deal for yourself as a travel agent. We all know that exists, right? Set realistic goals. That's one of the other things. You got to set them. If you have a goal, hey, it costs this much to join this business. And right now, I'm telling you, I can promise you, you will make more than the amount that you invest in your first 1 to 3 months of the business. It depends how you're going to work. If you're going to follow the system, if you are coachable, if you are ready to make that money, it's going to work. I promise you. Just got to do it. That's it. So yeah, that's all I want to say is establish a routine that works for you. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. There's a lot of really cool things about this opportunity that I don't want you guys to miss out, because I know you love to travel too. Because I'm sure that one time, even if it was one time you went traveling, you absolutely enjoyed it. You were not like, oh, this is the worst vacation ever. There's always ups and downs in every vacation. Like we were late on a train in Europe, whatever, but we made something cool out of it. We had a great time. It was a memory made, and it's fine. We found out a way. There's always a way. But being able to do this, honestly, it's super life changing. My kids are travel agents now. They want to be recording themselves. They know they enjoy this, and the traveling, exploring new places. Definitely really cool world to open for your children, for your family as a mom. And you don't need a degree in travel, by the way. You don't need a degree. You don't need to go to some college for this. You just need to contact me. I'll help you. We'll open the business. We have boot camps for you guys for free that will help you launch the business from month 1. And remember, you have 1 month money back guarantee, which is pretty cool. So that means that if something doesn't go right, or if you realize this is not for you, which is totally fine because not everything is for everybody, right? If you realize that, you can get your money back. But you need to try it out in order for you to realize anything, right? But I guarantee you're going to love it because you have no idea how much is possible for us. All right, I did have some questions asked this week, and I'm going to answer. I have them right here. How do you manage to stay productive while working from home with children around? And that is a really good question because my kids are a handful, and I love them for that. So they do keep me running on my toes all the time. But staying productive with my children at home can be challenging, I realize. But I found that setting a schedule and creating a designated workspace helps. I also take advantage of nap times, like I already mentioned, to focus on some of certain tasks. If I'm doing a live right now, if my husband, he takes out the girls, sometimes they go out for coffee or whatever. He'll go out with them, maybe grocery shopping. And I'm like, okay, you go to Costco, I'll figure this out. And then I would do a live like this, like I'm doing right now. What tools and technologies do you use to run your travel industry? So my travel agency from home, what I use is Zoom. I use all the time. I found out that's probably the most comfortable for me, but there's other platforms like Skype for client meetings, different kinds of softwares, anything that we can use. And also a lot of that is provided from our company as well. These tools, they help streamline the process easier for clients and the suppliers. So there's a lot of different kinds of tools that we use. But I do use Zoom a lot, and I do use ChatGPT a lot as well. If you think that you don't know what to say, yes, you do. I will show you how to use ChatGPT the correct way. How do you find clients and market your travel agency while working from home? I leverage social media, guys. I use that to the fullest. That platform is the best. For me, it's Facebook and Instagram. There's tons of people asking about just some kind of travel ideas or travel insights or travel just help with anything or resources. And I am the resource. I feel like my hair is whatever. And I'm the resources. I realize that because I know so much more than you think. And why not share, And so I start sharing with people, and that's kind of how I find my clients. That's how I market about it as well. And people are like, I'm interested. I want to see, I want to learn. And by the way, our boot camps also help us tell us how and what to post, for example, to get someone's attention. So sometimes I realized, in the beginning, I realized that I knew I had to post, like, all that stuff. But what exactly are you supposed to say? And sometimes you realize that it's the simplest things that you probably would have never thought of. You just say that and that's it. The less, the better. The less you write, the more they're like, what about this? What about this? What about this? And then they start asking you questions, and then that's how you can start talking to people. Can you share some tips for balancing work responsibilities with family commitments? Um, Definitely setting boundaries, definitely prioritizing your tasks and practicing time management. I'm not really good at that because I have so many things going on in like different aspects of life, but basically maintaining a really good balance is what you need, and that's setting your boundaries, practicing management, time management, prioritizing your tasks like I already said. Make sure you have a schedule. I use Google Schedule. Is that what it's called? I use that Google Calendar, and so I have like certain spots that are in red. That's like work, and green is family. Something that's fun, something that's family. So I know that this part is just work here, and this is family. I have certain hours a day that I work. Like during the day, I have like 2 hours, and then the in the evening I usually work. But the majority of my day I don't. Um, what are the biggest challenges you face as a stay-at-home mom? Definitely unpredictable things. When you're trying to do something and out of nowhere, your kid runs into the door, Mom, I want something. And I'm like, child, I'm on a Zoom call. What are you doing? Oh my goodness. And stuff like that pops up. Or for me, the worst is my oldest is old enough to even like, make, I don't know, get a yogurt for my youngest or something, right? Whatever. She knows how to make food on her own, or she wants to be more, she thinks she's old enough for everything. So they would either spill milk or water, or they would make tea with cold water. I don't know what that is, but things like that. And then things just go wrong, and then they would try to get some cereal, and it's all on the floor now, and I'm like, and I'm sitting here like, hey, what's up? So stuff like that is really unpredictable. Those are probably my biggest challenges. And for me personally, as a person, one of my challenges is I'm really good at talking like this, but when I'm on this spot, I lose myself. Like, I'm like, I don't even know what to say. But once I'm in the groove again, I'm good. But at that time, people are probably like, is she okay? But I definitely know what I'm talking about. I definitely know what I'm doing because I know what I'm doing because I'm doing it and it's working. So I definitely have a lot to share and a lot to prove to people that it's honestly the coolest opportunity ever. Last question. How do you handle emergencies or last minute changes for clients while working remotely? So I do prioritize clear communication with my clients and suppliers to address any emergencies or last minute changes. I've had that happen a few times. I've had people going to Greece, and something came up, and they're in Greece. The time is different. The time zones are completely the opposite side of the world. And I'm like sitting here in the middle of the night trying to figure out, because it's day over there, and I'm trying to figure out how to help them. But guys, honestly, in my last 2 years, I've only had two of these kind of emergencies popping up, and it was totally fine. And the cool thing is they have travel protection. So regardless, the travel company also is there to help. So it's not hard. It's not hard at all. But just be there for your clients, just talk to them. Make sure you guys, you specifically tell them, hey, I might not answer right now if something, let's say they're on a trip, but just keep in mind, I will reply as soon as I see it. And I always try to see it on my phone right away. What else? Yeah, those are probably all of the questions. There's honestly multiple things to this business that's amazing. The coolest thing is our positive community. I've never been in such positive community as here, and I'm super grateful for everybody. And I realized this here, it's not one of those aggressive competitions. You don't feel that here. It is a competition because we all try to get better and better, and we help each other and we work. But the cool thing, it's not really a competition, but it's different teams. Like our team of 1,000, then there's other teams of 500, whatever. It doesn't matter how many people, but we're all separate teams, and obviously we want to win. So I would say it's a really positive kind of competition. I absolutely love it. There's no hate here. There is no I'm better than you or jealousy here. Honestly, it is helping each other out more so we can grow as a team. That's what I see, and I really like it. And I think it's a really healthy kind of competition, basically making you want to be to work more, become better, become more educated. And all of that obviously is not just through this industry, through this company that provides us all this breaking news or all these last minute information that we know about different parts of the world or whatever. But it's also our personal chats that we have, because we have out of all 1,000, we have more than 1,000 people on our team. Out of all of us, we travel somewhere every single month. Somebody's somewhere, so there's always something to know, to share, to get an answer. So yeah, being part of a team that is there to help you is probably the most amazing thing in anybody's businesses. Because if you're by yourself, you're going to be stuck in one spot. It's going to be so hard for you to dig yourself out of this hole because you're stuck. You don't know what to do when you start something. But when you start a business like this, the beauty of this company is you have a team. So you work together. And if you just started and you're asking all these questions, the beauty of this is you can ask your teammates and they will help you with that. So it's definitely something to consider. 20 minutes of talking, but I have so much more to share. Let's just split this in another time. But I do plan to do at least one live a week. My plan was to do Monday nights, but that doesn't always happen. And last week we were sick, so I'm just glad I'm here today. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for being part of this. I hope this was useful. Just to prove to you mamas that being part of a company does not require you to work fully to make a good 6-7 figure income. No, you can start out like I started out, like all of us started out from zero and grow into something that could be potentially financial freedom is what we're all looking for anyways, right? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being part of this. And like I always say, subscribe to my channel for more useful information. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to plug them into the chat here in the comments below. Um, and let's make this world our office. As travel advisors, travel professionals, let's make this world our office. And it is possible, I promise you. Alrighty, guys, I'll talk to you all later. Again, post whatever questions you have. We are here to reply and answer. Anyways, guys, let me know if you're interested in trying out this opportunity. All right, because it is honestly ticking and you don't want to miss any time on this. Have a good night, everybody. Wishing you all the luck and everything, and talk to you soon.